So Chair will reserve your right to close. Chair calls Ana Husted with the Association of Builders and Contractors of Texas, testifying for the bill. Please state your name, who you testifying
I'm recording
on
my
behalf of
testimony.
the position on the bill for the record.
I'm recording my testimony.
Yes, my name is Ana Grace Husted. I'm testifying on behalf of Associated Builders and Contractors of Texas, also known as ABC Texas. And we are in support of the bill. It's straightforward. It's a common sense fix. It helps local governments keep projects on track. Right now, there's a hard cap on how much flexibility cities, counties, and school districts have when a project runs into unexpected cost changes. So these are like material price increasing, delays out of their control. If the cap is exceeded, they have to pause everything, repost, reapprove the contract, and they lose valuable time. HB 386 simply raises that limit from 1 million or 25% to 5 million or 25% for more flexible projects, giving smaller, mid-sized projects more flexibility to keep moving without getting caught up in the red tape. Oversight is still there. This bill just reflects the reality of today's construction costs and timelines. Contractors and public owners both want to deliver quality work on schedule. This bill helps make that possible when the unexpected happens. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Representative Luther.
Hi, thanks for coming today. So I'm new, so I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
In the original bill, not in the change, it says a governing body. Do you think that should be more specific, or is that a term generally used?
So it is defined in statute. The reason why they use governing body is because it depends on where the project is taking place. So if it's taking place in the school districts, it's going to be the school board. That's the governing body. If it takes place in the cities, it's going to be the city council. That's the governing body. So that's why they use that specific language.
Right. Okay. And I have one other. Do you think that this is good statewide, or because my district is very rural with small communities? $5 million to a lot of my counties is a lot of money. So I understand that there's like a check and balance with it, but do you think that that 5 million should include all of Texas?
Yes, and it actually helps the more rural areas because you have tighter budgets, and so you're more so actually susceptible to, with inflation hitting these, where you're having to go back to the governing bodies. And so we actually had one of our members in more of a smaller rural area. They especially see this during the school district projects. So we had actually one member that had to go back to the governing body 7 times with a change order. It delayed them so many months, millions of dollars. So it's actually going to help your rural areas even more, give flexibility to the smaller projects. It's not going to decrease any oversight, any transparency. It's merely taking into account inflation. So it's actually going to help you guys more so than bigger cities, I would say, but everyone overall.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. So, Representative Rosenthal.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you, Ana, for being here today. Thanks for your testimony. My question is about the change order. So there's a limit on the amount a change order can be, and it's referenced to the overall project cost, right?
Yes.
So you cannot, is that limit for the accumulation of any change orders or just for a single one?
Let me try to understand your question. So
let's just say I have a change order.
Yes.
The customer, either the customer has asked for something or there's an unanticipated cost increase.
Yes.
In the allowed for in the contract terms. And so you go to the customer and you say, all right, it's an extra $200,000 because of this, or what you're asking for is going to cost that much extra, write the change order. So that's a single change order.
Yes.
If something else happens after that,
that has to be another change order.
So fully understanding that there could be more than one change order on a project, is
Yeah.
it the total amount of all the change orders that's not allowed to exceed the cap, or individual change
It's individual change orders. So any project cost amount that's going over the specific cap threshold, whether that's unforeseen economic circumstances. Let's say we get another COVID hit and prices of materials are rising. Let's say tariffs increase like we see today. So prices of materials are rising. Any amount that goes over that cap, you have to submit a change order. You have to stop everything that you're doing. So let's say not only did prices of materials rise, but also labor costs rise. That has to be 2 separate change orders, and therefore you're stuck in this process. Let's say prices of materials rise. I submit a change order. While I'm waiting for it to get posted by the governing body, prices might rise again, and I hit that cap again. I'm more so over what my first change order was. I have to submit another one. So I'm stuck in that endless loop.
So the answer to the question is the limit is only for a single change order, and
yes,
there can be more than one that approaches that same limit.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, I'm just wanting to, I'm reading this bill the way it's written, but
Yeah.
it says a contract with an original contract price of $5 million or more may not be increased by more than 25%. If a change order for a contract with an original contract price of less than $5 million increases the amount by $1 million or more, subsequent change orders may not increase the revised contract amount by more than 25%. So I think, Representative Rosenthal, that speaks to your question. So anyway, any other questions for this witness? Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you so much.
very
Appreciate you guys.